So I would love to know this. How do you overcome self-limiting beliefs?
Self-limiting beliefs. Well, you have to track it in progress. So once you catch yourself realizing that you keep thinking like you're like doubting yourself, or you're thinking about, okay, no, I don't think I can do that, because especially if you're pointing to something in the past, your past can be your greatest downfall, because you're going to make your past exist more than how it needs to exist. Right. So I would say how I would counter that. I would say on an everyday basis, like create a routine of being like giving yourself grace. You know,
Yes.
telling yourself that, I'm able to do this with, like talking good to yourself. Make it normalize talking to yourself.
Yes.
Normalize saying uplifting stuff to yourself in repetition, honestly.
That's that affirmation. That's when that affirmation come in.
Affirmation works.
But truly, like, having my own therapy session in my head, or just truly telling myself my potential, not waiting for people to talk to you. Like, sometimes you got to talk it out with yourself. This is what I mean by checking yourself instead of trying to check the other person. Like, check yourself before you wreck yourself. It ain't about other people.
Because everyone is going to be different based on how they are. So, like, everyone's path is going to be different. Some people can do really good with affirmations. Some people do better with just meditating. Some people do better with being around people. They don't do affirmations at all, but they're just around people that, I don't even condone this though, that like make them feel less than. And then they have to compete against them. And then,
Yeah.
My thing is, whatever path you're choosing, understand you have to really love that path.
Yes.
Because whatever you take on, you're going to continue the process of that. So whether it helps you, understand you got to make sure you're able to do it again. So fall in love with however it is that's getting you from point A to point B. If you feel like competition is what's going to drive you, you better actually love the spirit of competition, because you're going to constantly need competition every checkpoint.
Yeah. You're dependent on that.
But you're still depending on, to me, that's a resistance. That means you need resistance in order to move. And there's always an easier way.
You need an audience. You just need.
Because to me, that's still needing some kind of outside validation.
Yes.
Yes. I like to use the path of least resistance. I like to just take the shortcut.
Yeah.
And go straight there. Because the process is what's the most important. So even though we're talking about how to achieve these things, how to achieve, there's going to come a point when you're in it where the achievement is like dust. Like the achievement doesn't even seem like the achievement like you thought it was going to be. And people talk about this all the time.
And then they like,
it's the in between that you're going to actually be committing yourself to.
Yes.
Which is, if it's affirmations, you have to love affirmations, and that's why you got there. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's the quickest way. I know what the quickest way is for me. I have to sit there and like tell myself like, all right, are you ready for this again? Because it's about to be even bigger.
Yes.
Especially now that before I didn't have anything to go off of, really. Now that I literally created and wrote it down and did the work and believed, I became a brand new person vibrationally, and it actually happened. Now that I actually have something to go off of,
it's possible.
I know that it's going to happen again.
It's like been there, done that.
So it's almost like I have a fear of what's going to happen again, because I'm starting to feel the same things that I felt right before I took on the vibrational shift. So it's like I'm excited, but I'm also kind of scared. Like fearing
have
the
that
unknown.
butter, yes, and that's okay. The unknown can be scary. It can be like nerve-wracking. It can give us that butterflies. But every day is a new day filled with opportunities and being spontaneous and knowing that your power, like everybody has not met you yet. You are meant to be seen. You are meant to be heard. And go out there and know that you hurt. Like, you gotta know that you are who you say you are. And we can have this imposter syndrome trying to like creep up, but we all have never been here before. Like, this is all of our first rodeo here. So everybody really nervous. Everybody really don't know the answers and know what they doing. No one's truly an expert. Okay? It's all new. So
no one really is an expert. Everybody's just winging stuff and figuring it out.
Winging all of it. You know, you getting surgery from this person. You're their first time for real still. They can do different surgeries before you, but you're still a whole new body, a whole new piece. This is new to them. Every day we are all just learning. And I love that you said just having that grace on yourself to know that we are all learning. I said this before, like, we are all just some people are just toddlers in adult bodies. And if you're not maturing yourself every day, self-developing yourself every day, you're going to stay at a childish level and a childlike level that you're not evolving emotionally, because a lot of people are throwing temper tantrums right now.
It's when you get to the point where you affirm so much that you start to create a belief out of it that it becomes old news again. That's when you start to that's when you manifest what it is. That's when it becomes old news. So whatever we're saying to not what we want. God doesn't care about what we want. It cares about the routine of what we've been being.
Yes.
And so this is the old news from that. Right?
Yes.
So you manifest in the same way. As soon as you believe something in the back of your head, right? You believe it so much, you can do this by affirming for, however long, every day, keep run it into your head. And then you start believing it. And then you start making it a routine. And then it becomes second nature. Then you manifest, because whenever we make second nature in the back of our head, like it becomes unconscious. Once it becomes unconscious is when you manifest it, because it's almost like you forgot it, kind of like how we forgot that we breathe. Once it becomes like that is when you manifest it, because you forgot that you breathe. You're like, oh, that's not even something that I have to put attention on I know it in my bones.
Yeah. No, seriously, we take it for granted.
You know it in your bones to where it's not really, you know what I'm saying?
No.
That's why you have to remember it. You have to go through the bliss of it. And then right after you go through the bliss of it and it becomes old news, right then is when something comes. Because then that was the ending of it. So then it becomes the physical reality, you see?
Yeah.
So it's like we're literally creating our lives.
every day. And your whole life can change in just a matter of short time. It's so crazy?
It's whatever you constantly are brooding about. Because not like it means every single thought, every single feeling manifests.
Yeah.
It's whatever you spend the most time on over certain amount of time, whatever you're which is vibration, whatever you're vibrating at for a long period of time, the most. If 70% you're vibrating higher and 30%, you go in and out, you're gonna manifest mostly the 70%. But you can speed these things up to manifest faster. The more and the farther, however long you want, you can make yourself 90% in a high vibrational state as much as you can. As soon as you feel yourself going back, you try to get me, make a joke out of it.
Yo.
Be like, oh, I would not even think about this. I don't even know why I'm even doing this. This must be because of my book that I'm writing in my story. This page, I cried because I tricked myself into believing. No, seriously.
Seriously. I did it to myself because I just wanted to do it for the plot.
Because it's never over, which is true. We can see it every day. It's never over.
That's why you never give up.
We just want it at a certain amount of time, but understand beautiful things come in perfect timing.
Yes. And time is the biggest illusion, y'all.
You get what you're ready for.
You get what you're ready for and what you're prepared for. Sometimes God's rejection is just God's protection.
Yeah.
You're not ready for it right now, sweetheart.
You don't know what you don't actually know what all is gonna come with.
Oh
that.
yeah,
like people say they want 20. People say they want. Oh man, if I could have 20 million right now, you don't know exactly what 20 million. If you just got 20 million dumped into your account, you don't understand. You're not gonna. Your higher mind knows what all will come with that. Mm-hmm. You don't actually know what all will come with that.
Your flesh.
Energetically, you don't know what's going to come with that.
Yeah. Yeah. What I be saying, new levels, new devils. And if
especially
you keep
people.
Yes, and people are sent to be the devil or sent as a distraction.
Especially people. You definitely don't know what that's going to come with.
Yeah. It's coming with it's coming with people. It's coming with people begging. Can I answer?
No, I'm saying with people. Like getting upset that, oh, it didn't work out with this person, or you don't know what they would have came with.
Oh yeah. You know how people say they want things, they want marriage, but if it's not happening, God is protecting you. Look at that as a protection. Like really look at that. And that's why it really bothers me when people are not like grateful for where they're at and where they're going right now, and they're just looking for the next thing, or I can't wait for this, or it's like be present right now. Like you're not in lack. You don't need anyone. You don't need to go find love. You already love. And I just want people to really like let that sink in. You are already loved. You don't have to go out here searching for it, looking for it, begging for it, flipping for it, sucking for it, fucking for it. You don't gotta do nothing.
Sometimes you gotta understand too, like other people's process might work for them, but like if you know that you don't want to be in a process of like having to work every day, like honestly, it might happen for you where you rest, you explore yourself, you get into a vibration, and then something manifests. Yeah. And then you go through that period, and then you go through and then it happens. And then for you, again, same process. You sit with yourself. There's some downtime. You get into a higher vibration, and then something manifests. That might be how you manifest your life.
Yeah.
Other people, because of their belief, work hard.
Play hard.
Something might manifest. Work hard. Something might manifest. But they're subscribing in order to get those manifestations. Work hard. You relaxed, might have gotten depressed, then remembered themselves, got into a high vibration, manifest. Same circle again. Same things are happening though, right? So there's no reason to be down on yourself. Because the first person A believed that they had to work hard, then for it to manifest. Work hard, but they're still subscribing to having to work hard.
Yeah.
Right? You're subscribing to, once I get in the vibration, I let God let me follow my passion, things fall out the air. But it's the belief of that's what works for you.
Yes, it's the belief system.
And then it works for you. But it's working at the same rate as a person that's work hard. I just don't want to have to go through that work hard. Like it doesn't have to be working hard.
Yes.
You can be working.
But everything is working for your good.
But like it's a vibrational thing. It's like things are going to come to you. And when things come to you, whatever that idea is, when you're in that vibrational state, is the path of least resistance.
Yes.
It's going to be the path where once you take it on and put action on it, and it's going to fill you up with so much, it's going to manifest like a lot quicker.
That's when you're in a dance, you in the flow state, you are trusting God. Let God drive the car. You can really be in your soft girl era like we always want to do. We want to be in our soft girl era. We want to be passenger princess. Then let God provide for you. God is my provider. God is my protector.
God's going to figure out a way.
Everything is flowing. Everything is working out for your good. Whatever is sent to distract you will be going left because you are on the right path. You are on the righteous path. You have given the power to God. And then giving that power to God, now you got all your creative power. The force is within you. Girl, Go out there.
Give thanks when people remove themselves from your life, because you don't know what the reason. The reason could be that they know that you deserve better, and they know that what they initially would have came with. All right, let me just, because
I don't want to get her them problems.
You
know how many people say that?
In their mind, they go like, man, she too much, man. Like, but what that means is, I'm too much for you.
Yes.
It means you would have came with something that you know would have dimmed my light, so you had to pull back.
It's like, would you rather be too much or too less? Too much or too less? So you being too less, you're mostly desperate to me. Like, you're desperate, so you'll settle for anything. So you're settling for less because you're doing less. You're going to settle for less, and settling for anyone and anything is detrimental. It's either you have to go towards things that are helping you instead of hurting you. And it just really pains me to see, Kay, like, so many people are choosing the hurting themselves route. Like, you are hurting yourself. Nobody is truly hurting you. You are choosing to be the co-creator in this dysfunctional situationship, and you have done it to yourself. Maybe because you want to learn the lessons. Maybe because you don't know what self-love is. But you're taking yourself
going through that situation.
Through that.
It's funny because God is giving you exactly what you need.
Yes.
You're going through that situation to let God let you know that don't, like, you're going through this so you can see your power.
Yes.
It's like, hello,
I'm here.
You see your power yet?
And God's like, I'm here all along, but you're looking for somebody else to be your God. I'm here. When are you going to look at me? When are you going to pray to me? When are you going to be about me? But you about everything but God. And no wonder why your life is at a dysfunctional state.
I think that's so funny, because you're actually saying something that religions or Christians didn't realize what was actually being said. You see what she said? Hello, look at me. I'm the God. You see? But God isn't a physical person. God is within us.
Yes.
And it's a spirit.
Yes.
So it's funny how you're saying, like, why are you worshiping other people? You need to worship me.
Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. God's like, look in the fucking mirror. That's like mind blowing. Like, God is literally saying, look in the mirror.
And that's literally what a lot of the times they try to teach. That's why I told you the greatest question that people are looking for, or the feeling that they're trying to chase, is, who am I?
What's my purpose?
After the success, and it's like, I gotta prove and show to people this. I'm a successful person. But I gotta show to people I'm a great wife.
Then you do that.
It's like, find out who you are, claim who you already are. Because you said it. I am this person. I don't gotta show. Who is for me will see that.
Yes, yes.
And God will only bring God is gonna bring me who's for me and who's not, to let me know and show me my power, that I can peep it from a mile away.
That's discernment. Your discernment is gonna be on 100,000 when you are team God.
Choosing to always be happy. I might look mean sometimes, but on the inside, I really be happy.
But that resting face, that scare them away.
Good.
All right.
If they can't go through that, then they don't even need to be around anyway.
Yeah. And because some people, I know, they be like, why you ain't smiling? But, like, sometimes I don't want to smile right now. Like, but don't take that as offense, And
why are you getting triggered? That's the question.
By you resting your face. Yeah. That's crazy.
You should always maintain your state of being no matter who you're around.
There we go.
If anything, you might be the inspiration to them.
Yes. To uplift their energy. But you have to
You cannot be dependent on someone else's energy. But that's the thing. People don't want to do that because they don't have the boundaries set in place. Get to the point where you overflown the cup and you have your boundaries in place. So you're not over giving. You don't feel like you're, because I have so much to give.
I have so much to give. I'm not losing.
Plus, I'm bouncing off of you. So
yes.
It's not like I feel like it's a revolving door that never ends. So you just take all drain my energy. No. I still have my boundaries in place. I'm going to give you as much as I want to give you.
And a lot of people end up just manipulating other people because they're not doing it from a genuine place. They're not doing it for love. They're doing it to get something out of them because they're trying to get somebody to act a certain way, or they're trying to get a need met.
Even if it's a good intentions.
Right. You're still expecting something from this other person. Once you get to a place of accepting people for who they are, you don't have to come with nothing. Be yourself.
I'd rather them be themselves.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be forcing anybody to do anything that they don't want to do. If you don't want to do it, that is fine.
Yeah.
You have the free will to do that.
Yes.
That's why I lay it out. Like, listen, I like this and I like that. Do what you want to do with it. You can remove yourself from now.
Yeah.
So we know, but
Make it easier.
Don't play a part either. Because I'm telling you what it is that I like.
You know they be playing a part.
Well, you're going to play a part. You're going to play yourself.
Yes.